All right, so get this.
Uh-huh.
We've got a fan who's been on a quest
Yeah.
to track down
Yeah.
Hebrew-dubbed episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Wow.
And not just any episodes.
Right.
The whole set.
The whole shebang.
Years of searching, right?
Yeah.
Scouring the web, finding a few scattered gems here and there, but that complete collection.
It's elusive.
Yeah, it's out there, somewhere.
Out there.
Like a legendary artifact.
Yeah, like a holy grail.
For this deep dive, we're diving into a message from a fellow fan who's on the same quest. And
Yes.
let me tell you, their dedication is next level.
It's a familiar story.
Yeah.
You know, especially for fans who grew up with shows that weren't as widely distributed internationally.
Oh, absolutely. But this isn't just about finding any old episodes. This fan is specifically after the Hebrew dub.
Okay.
And they're going to
Wow.
pretty extreme lengths to find.
I bet.
They even mention splitting up video files just to get those few precious Hebrew dubbed moments.
Wow, there's dedication.
I know.
That really speaks to the power that these shows hold and how crucial the language itself is to the viewing experience.
Right.
It's not just about understanding the plot. It's about connecting with the characters and the culture in a deeper way.
Absolutely. And speaking of dedication, this part of the message blew my mind.
All right.
They are turning to Mega Upload.
Oh, wow.
To try and connect with other fans who might have the missing piece.
Interesting.
It's like a digital treasure hunt.
Yeah.
With fans creating their own network to share and preserve these cultural gems.
It's a fascinating example of how fans are taking matters into their own hands.
For sure.
But it also brings up some tricky questions about the legality of sharing copyrighted material.
I know, right?
It's a gray area.
It's a tricky balance. I get the nostalgia factor, but paying for potentially illegal files, that's a whole other level of commitment.
Yeah.
What do you think, listener?
Right.
Would you go that far for a piece of your childhood?
Good question.
I don't know.
What's interesting is that the fan is incredibly specific.
Okay.
They only want the Hebrew dubs, not subtitles or other languages.
Interesting.
It highlights a deep appreciation for the cultural context, for hearing those characters speak in the language that truly resonates.
That makes sense.
It's like they're saying, this is how the show spoke to me, and I need that specific experience back. Wouldn't a show as popular as Yu-Gi-Oh!
Right.
Have had enough demand for dubbing, though?
Yeah, you would think so.
What makes this case unique?
Well, licensing rights are a huge factor.
Okay.
A studio might only secure rights for certain regions.
Right.
Or maybe the show wasn't considered popular enough in Israel to warrant a full dubbing back then. But the fact that new Yu-Gi-Oh! GX episodes are being dubbed in Hebrew now, that tells a different story.
Interesting.
It suggests that studios are realizing that niche markets can be profitable.
Right.
Which is great news for fans seeking less common language.
It makes me think about lost media. Those almost mythical dubs that fans only whisper about online.
Yeah.
Is Hebrew Yu-Gi-Oh! GX becoming one of those legends? Or will this fan's quest finally unearth the complete collection?
That's the big question, isn't it?
I don't know.
It is.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Who knows what's out there?
Exactly. Yeah, it really makes you wonder what other treasures are hidden away, just waiting for dedicated fans to uncover them.
Right. Like, imagine the thrill of stumbling upon a complete Hebrew-dubbed Yu-Gi-Oh! GX collection.
Oh, yeah.
But there's something else in this fan's message
that
I found fascinating.
All right.
They're comparing YouTube's lack of private messaging to, wait for it,
Okay.
Donald Trump's Truth Social, of all things.
Oh, wow. That's an in comparison.
Yeah.
It's a pretty wild comparison. It is.
But it actually highlights a shift in how we communicate online.
Right.
Remember, YouTube started as a simple video sharing platform.
Way back when?
Way back in 2005.
Yeah.
Direct messaging wasn't really on their radar back then.
So while Twitter was embracing instant conversations, private chats, YouTube was all about the videos. But haven't they tried to add more social features over the years?
They have.
Yeah.
But with mixed results.
Right.
Remember YouTube stories?
Yeah.
Or that push for live streaming?
Yeah.
They're constantly trying to adapt, but sometimes the most basic features, like private messaging, can make all the difference.
Especially for fans trying to connect and share their passion.
Yeah.
I mean, this fan is literally shouting into the void, hoping that someone with those missing episodes will hear them.
Yeah, it makes their plea to share those episodes through Mega Upload even more poignant.
Right.
They're placing a lot of trust in complete strangers, believing that their shared passion will be enough.
They even offer to pay for the collection.
Wow.
It shows just how much they value those childhood memories.
It really does.
It's not just about watching a show. It's about reconnecting with a specific time and place in their life.
Absolutely. This isn't just about entertainment. It's about reclaiming a piece of their personal history.
And they're not giving up hope. They even mention that new episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX are being dubbed into Hebrew,
right?
Which shows there's still a demand for this content.
It's encouraging to see studios recognizing the importance of catering to diverse audiences.
Yeah.
It suggests that maybe, just maybe, this fan's dream of a complete Hebrew-dubbed collection isn't so far-fetched after all.
It would be incredible if this deep dive somehow helped them connect with other fans and finally track down those missing episodes.
I know, right?
What a story that would be.
It would be a testament to the power of community.
Yeah.
And the enduring appeal of these shows. And even if they don't find every single episode, this message is still incredibly insightful. It makes you think about your own fandom experiences, the shows that shaped your childhood, and how far you'd go to preserve those memories.
Totally. It's a powerful reminder that these seemingly niche interests hold immense personal and cultural significance, that they're worth celebrating.
Absolutely.
Cherishing and, even fighting for.
And that's something worth remembering.
You know, it really makes you appreciate those hardcore fans out there, you know, the ones who go the extra mile to make these shows accessible to others. They're like the unsung heroes of fandom, preserving these cultural gems for everyone to enjoy.
Absolutely. Their efforts ensure that these stories continue to resonate with audiences, sometimes even decades after their initial release. It really speaks to the power of passionate community.
Think about it. Without those dedicated fans sharing their knowledge and resources, so many of these shows might be lost to time, especially with less common languages like this.
It's like they're creating an alternate timeline where these shows never fade away. A timeline where everyone has the chance to experience them in their full glory, regardless of language barrier.
And maybe, just maybe, thanks to fans like the one we've been discussing someday, a complete Hebrew-dubbed collection of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX will be out there readily available for anyone who wants.
Wouldn't that be amazing? A true testament to the power of fandom and its ability to break down barriers and bring people.
So listener, what did you take away from this deep dive? We started with a simple message, a fan's plea to find those elusive Hebrew-dubbed episodes, but along the way, we uncovered so much more.
Yeah.
We explored the complexities of international dubbing, the legal gray areas of fandom, and the incredible length people will go to for a piece of their child.
It's a reminder that these seemingly niche interests can hold incredible personal and cultural significance. They deserve to be celebrated, preserved, and yes, even fought for.
This fan's quest might seem unusual at first glance, but it speaks to something universal, that deep connection we have with the stories that shape us and the power of community in preserving those memories.
Maybe it inspired you to revisit some of your own childhood favorites, or maybe, like our dedicated fan, it sparked a quest of your own to uncover a hidden gem from your past. Whatever it is, remember that the world of fandom, vast, full of surprise. Keep exploring, keep connecting with fellow enthusiasts, and who knows what you might discover.